What's going down, YouTube? I just figured I'd come on and say hello today. I missed yesterday. I planned on doing a show yesterday, and something came up. I had some things to do, and I did not come on. Um, so I'm gonna do a short show. My wife is out uh, for a little bit right now, so once she gets home, I'll probably log off here. Um, Nothing really going on. Last night I was on Anthony's show, ALV. We were sampling a Portuguese red wine. It was actually really good. It was pretty good. I didn't like it with the cheese that I bought with it. I didn't really care for it, but like they said, I guess that was would go better with a steak or whatever. Um, BK Skip, what's going down? How are you? Yeah, Skip, you actually came on for the very last end of that show, didn't you? It was so sweet. Um, it was pretty cool because what's up, Truck? How are you? It was pretty cool because Danny Stories is Portuguese, and I had mentioned that. Rodri, how are you? Steven, what's happening? Yeah, I'd mentioned that Danny Stories was Portuguese, and Tommy Stiggs gets out his phone and calls him, and then Danny came on the show and actually gave us a culture lesson on some Portuguese culture. Anyway, what's up, Gianni? What's going down? Just figured like I said, guys, I don't got much of topics today or whatever, but who else? DARPA, how you doing? I just got done doing my physical therapy exercises. So I'm actually kind of laying in my bed right now. I'm not gonna bullshit you. Um, they got me doing three different exercises. Some are three times a day, one's twice a day, and the other one I think is only once a day. DARPA, how you feeling, man? I hope you're getting along, man. I hope everything's getting better for you too. I'm uh I'm doing better by the day, so I just I'm not I'm not in a rush to go back to work, but money wise I kind of am. But um other than that, I'm enjoying my time home. You just finished your exercises too? Yeah, good for you, man. Me and DARPA are running parallel. Poor guy. What's up, Coach Rain? How you doing, man? How you doing? Um, so we had a yeah, Gianni. I'd still be laying in bed at 11:30 if I was still working. So I actually fell asleep last night at 11 o'clock at night, and I slept all the way till 6 in the morning. It's the first time I've done that, and I can't even tell you how long. I was just that wiped out yesterday. I had a lot of stuff going on yesterday. Um, so this morning I had to take my daughter to the doctors because another doctor thought she might have had scoliosis, and the other doctor, and I wasn't there. My wife was with her. Basically said, "Oh, like just put in my daughter's brain. She's 11 years old that she might have to have surgery on her back." And that's without even saying like anything. So my daughter like freaked out. It's been a nightmare over here. And so I wound up taking my daughter to an orthopedic today, and they wound up doing back X-rays, and there is like a 5-degree curve in her back, which is not alarming whatsoever, and we'll just keep monitoring it. So all this crazy commotion and this and that, I'm so pissed off at that other doctor that saw my daughter the other day. To say that in front of her and get her that stressed out and worried was a complete nightmare for the last few days. And then obviously this morning we had some relief. So um, Rodri, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Pretty good, man. How's it going over there?
I'm just chilling at the moment. It's my birthday today. I've just turned 23.
Wow, 23. Holy moly.
I've
Happy
been.
birthday, buddy. That's good for you.
Thank you so much. I try to join on Theme Do stream later tonight. Well, for me, it's like 7 o'clock when it
Yeah.
starts. I'll try to
Okay.
join on his one as well.
Yeah, he'll be on later. I talked to him this morning. I talked to him for a few minutes this morning. What was I say? So, what do you got planned for your birthday?
Um, I'm meeting my friends down by the old train station Aberystwyth, and we're just gonna like have food out tonight.
Oh, very nice. Very nice.
My mum will
Cool.
be coming tomorrow to the town of Aberaeron.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got to do a sequence shoot by for my course, so I got 2 weeks to do it, but I will be able to do it next week. I'll be able to finish it next week.
Oh, good. BK Skip and See No Evil both wished you a happy birthday.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, maybe I'll check into that co-train. Thank you. You know, it was she just got all that stuff checked not long ago, and then all of a sudden this doctor without like even like pulling up the back of her shirt or anything to look at her spine says, "Oh, she looks off," and then she started going into all this crazy shit, and then got my daughter all worried, and she was like, and then like I told her, don't freak out till we know anything. Doesn't help that I just had surgery and whatever, but then we went today, they did an x-ray and they basically said it's kind of normal and we'll just keep an eye on it. So all that worry and all that craziness, all that bullshit was for nothing. So DARPA also says happy birthday. Hello, Kelly. How are you? Um,
I haven't had
so
a major operation in years.
yeah,
I had an
yeah.
appendix operation, but not long after my 12th birthday, surprisingly.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's yeah, that sucks.
Oh,
I
the
know I thought
doctors.
that happened to me once, but it was a false alarm. So
Oh, the doctors thought it was something else. So basically, it was on a Saturday night. They thought, oh, it's not an appendix operation, not an appendix bursting. So they said I could go home. But then I went to the hospital the following day on Sunday, and they figured out, oh, it was actually my appendix was about to erupt. And then not long after that, I was paralyzed on my bottom wrist, so I had to go into my so I had to go in a wheelchair for the night.
oh my god, that's
Yep.
crazy. Wow. Oh, what did it? Oh, okay. I got you. See no evil. I forgot I said that. I had a little bit of a buzz going on Anthony's show last night. I'm not gonna lie. I don't drink alcohol like I used to anymore. So that I think I had like a glass and a half, and I was starting to feel it a little bit. That's funny. But it helped. I think that helped me sleep though. So I'm not gonna complain.
The reason why I'm laughing is because 2 weeks ago on Tuesday I had, had a hangover when I was at a nightclub.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was my
Yeah.
second
I can't
hangover in
do
my
that no
life.
more, man. I can't do it. I can't do it. I try. My hair
Oh,
is thinning off. Yeah, okay, Track. You'll be all right. You'll be all right. My hair is not thinning. I'll be the spokesperson for Rogaine if it starts. So, um, what's it called? Johnny, I hope that's a good thing. I hope it's helping her. That's crazy. I know you were talking about that. You canceled your trip because of her health, but hopefully that's going to be a big help for you guys. Um, is my hair thinning? You'll be all right. Boy, oh boy. What's up, Adam? How are you? I hope you've had a few salads after your hot dog excursion there. Um, did you see that show, Rodri?
no, I haven't been on the YouTube a lot of watching live streams recently because I've just been like too busy with work.
Yeah. Well, if you have a free half an hour or a little longer, go to my show with Adam in the title, and it's I think it's like 2 or 3 shows ago, and I put the timestamp in the chat. It's like 2 hours and something minutes. But Adam takes down 11 hot dogs in a row. So
Holy, oh my god!
yeah, yeah, right on. Yeah, he did it live. So um, yeah,
Oh
Johnny.
my god!
Prayers out to you, buddy. I hope that I know how that goes. My wife lost her mother and her aunt, who was like a mother to her. Not to that, but so I understand they were very all attached very closely as well. Um, a new rat consultant. You sure you want to be promoting that there, See No Evil? Damn. Um,
Wasn't expecting that, to be honest.
yeah, Adam Copperfield. Yeah, don't you not want to give them exposure? Don't you not want to give them exposure there, See No Evil? Um, yeah, so but yeah, so that was my morning. Like I said, we had a little bit of a worry. I wasn't too concerned about it because just by looking at my daughter, it didn't look like anything crazy. But I'm not a doctor. Um, but what one of my biggest pet peeves is, Rodri? Do you drive? Do you have your driver's license?
I got a professional driver's license, but I haven't taken the theory test. Basically,
Okay, so Payne, how are you? Um, so you know what I can't stand? So there's a gigantic lit up arrow, blinking arrow. Okay.
yeah.
Um, so there's a gigantic blinking arrow about a mile before so you can merge. You know what I'm saying? Because the lane's gonna close, right?
Oh
So
yeah, yeah, yeah.
you be the good person and you get over and you drive. But then there's always that two or three people that go speeding right by you on that other side and cut you off right when you're supposed to, right when the actual lane ends, right or wrong.
I
That bothers
remember.
me so bad.
Yeah,
Oh, what's up,
I
See No
remember.
Evil?
Ace in Evil.
I'm here, bud. I'm here. Sorry, I had to pick up something. I'm laughing. The Fox News got a new Fox rat consultant. Did you see that shit?
No, no, I don't watch any TV either.
No, I'm just laughing. It came up on
Barely,
YouTube.
barely, anyways.
Oh my god, man! They got that friggin' rat giving consultant on the world news.
Ooh,
The one from Lord of the Rings.
oh, really?
Yeah, man.
Oh
Crazy.
wow.
That took me a second because I've never seen Lord of the Rings, but I know I've heard everybody say that name before.
Yeah, it's like that guy
Wow.
Precious.
Yeah. What was that,
Oh man,
Schmiegel? That's that what they call
bro.
him, Schmiegel?
He they got it like he's a serious guy. They're taking advice from him. I think
Yeah.
Lee Cole
Well,
really ruined him. He's trying to get a new PR program going on.
Lee Cole ruined him. That's great. Oh, that's all right. Let's get Lee on Fox News next with with that tape.
Yeah. Oh my God, Lee's got to do this with the Proctor guy.
Yeah.
He goes. He totally ruined him with that video, man.
Yeah. That's funny. That is hilarious.
How you feeling today?
I'm doing all right. I'm all right. You know what I mean? Like I said, the morning was a little stressful, but we got good news, and But other than that, I'm just hanging out. My wife's off of work. She's went and got her teeth cleaned or whatever. So I'm waiting for her to get home, and then I think we're just gonna hang out for a little while.
That's cool, man. So at least
So
the knee's starting to feel a little bit better.
it is. It is. I can. It's better and better every day. I'm
That's
not complaining.
good news. That's good news.
So it's just I know I got a while to go because I still don't feel great going upstairs or lifting anything with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Don't
So
push it, man, because then you just go back to
no.
square one.
Yep. So,
They take the
but
time like this now. You probably never had this time off ever in your life.
I haven't. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't. Even when I was technically quote unquote unemployed, I was still working at a pizzeria.
See,
Under the table. You know what I mean? So
you're probably bored. Like you don't know what to do with yourself.
yeah, that is setting in. I'm not gonna lie, but the cabin fever is
Well, now's
nuts.
the time to take the time to do all these different thoughts on how to do the show a better way and take it in a different direction. You got time now.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know. I just can't get myself too immersed in this stuff. You know what I mean? I just can't.
All
You know what I
right, well,
mean?
when you're up to it, I mean, but dude, you got a
You
good
know,
you got a good presence and you got a good ideas that pop out all the time. You should do that show again with the what does it cost?
yeah. Yeah. How much would you or would you
Yeah,
rather?
that
Yeah.
was a good show, man. I really like that one.
All right. I'll figure it out. I'll find another article or something that I can get some good questions out of. Maybe we'll spice it up a little more with tougher questions.
Yeah, you
You
did a
know.
good job that day. You did a really good job that day.
Yeah. I seen another content creator in a different area do that, and it was really cool. But they actually did it like an X-rated thing, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna go
Nah,
that
I
route.
I grew up with a
But
bunch of crazy guys. They used to you'd be walking down the block and you'd see like a homeless guy like really beg, like, how much would it cost you to do this? And we were like, get the hell out. And some guy would go, I don't know, give me 1,000, and we'd be like, we'd full laughing at the laugh.
oh, they call their bluffs then. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you're thinking you're all big and bad, and then they go do it, pony up. You know
They
what I
would do
mean?
something so dumb like just to take your tongue and drive it across his forehead. How much? And the guy go, what? He goes, give me $1,000. I'll drive my tongue across his forehead. You'll put your head
Oh,
across that homeless guy's forehead right now, and it would be a whole day of fucking laughing.
Yeah, that's a little extreme.
No, it's just guys joking around, you know.
Yeah. No, Adam. Most pizzerias probably still do that to the. It's between payroll and everything else, it's hard not to do that. That's all I'm gonna say. But um, but yeah, I told my one friend, he owns a restaurant. I said, "Can I peel some potatoes for some money or something, or can I do some prep work for you? I'm bored." You know what I mean? Like I don't know what to do
They'll,
with
they'll,
myself.
they'll love you for that.
No, I know, but that'll get real old for me in about 2 hours.
Are you good at the video editing?
Not really. I don't have any software or anything like that. I wish I had like, equipment and I knew how to do it.
I was
My
telling
friend
Dean,
Ryan, who was on here or who was in the chat a couple times here, he's an absolute master at it.
oh man,
He used to do, or I mean, he could still do it, but he's a professional photographer, videographer, and he's got all the software. And if you ever go to his channel, I
drop
mean,
the link, bro.
he's got like drones and stuff. Like he does his own videos for the real estate business he owns, and
Oh
it's
wow,
incredible.
that's
It's
great.
absolutely incredible. I wish I had a quarter of that knowledge. You know what I mean?
Listen, you're a smart guy. You can figure that stuff out. Come on, you do all that DJ equipment.
No, I know. I'm once I get back, I'm pun intended. Once I get back on my feet, I'll look into some more stuff. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, that's good.
I want to get Theme out and do some like small Buffalo videos while I'm still out or
Oh,
something.
that'd be fantastic, man.
Well, no, I told him before, and it's just a matter. Now I'm starting to like feel a little normal, or I'm not super scared to go out. But I want to, I think like all the construction he talks about, and the same with my father. They all worked on the same jobs together. My dad's got millions of pictures of all the job sites he did, and but I think Thindu, if we like drove around and did like videos with him explaining stuff, and I think that would be kind of cool and some content for his channel. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, that'd be great for him. You
Yeah.
know what?
What's up,
He's got
William?
he's
How
got
you
such a
doing?
voice. It's like a distinctive voice. Dean do.
Yeah. Yep.
He should be like a voice behind an avatar, like a comedy type thing. You know?
Yeah, like Morgan Freeman.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's got some voice, man. He does have a voice, something like that.
No, I know. I'll tell you what though, ALV. I don't know if you heard his. He's doing like stories,
Yeah, he
like
narrates
audio
awesome.
books.
He's a
Yeah,
great
he
narrator.
does a beautiful job.
He is really good at what he does, man.
Yeah, beautiful job.
You guys did a good job the other night
Which one?
with
The
the
wine tasting?
yeah with the wine thing.
Yeah, it was fun. It
Yeah, that
was
was
fun.
great. That was a good show. We couldn't do it.
Uh,
We were inside the restaurant. I couldn't go live in there.
no, it's all right. No big deal. We were like
That
I said, we were breaking balls toward the end. You know what I mean?
oh, that was fun, man. I mean, I'll take you to Burger King anytime you want, but I'd rather go to the restaurant.
I told Skip, just get Burger King and then be on the show for Christ's sake. How dare you fine dine here
Oh,
instead of
that's
coming into our chat.
he's a pisser, man. He's a great guy.
Oh, Skip cracks me up. I like Skip a lot.
Yeah, he's a nice man.
Um,
So what are you doing today after your wife comes home? You gonna have some fun?
I don't
Just
know.
doing.
She's like I said, she's getting her teeth cleaned and she's coming home and I don't know, probably make some lunch or whatever and then go pick up our kids from school and then here we go again.
She's
So
probably gonna get mad at you soon because you're milking this. Probably she's saying.
no, believe me, she knows she's if she thinks I'm doing anything out of line, she's like slow down or stop or you know what I mean. She's been a saint through this whole thing with me,
I'm
man.
just teasing you. You're very very lucky.
No, I told her. I said you're gonna be. I said by the time I get start to feel better, you're gonna want to stab me and throw me out of the house.
Well, the dog's gonna kill you. The one that's like the crazy dog you got.
Cooper. He
He's funny, man. I love that dog.
oh I just know like somebody made a comment in my short videos. Don't tease him.
He
You know what I
loves
mean?
stuff. He's having fun with you.
I'm like I could be sitting on the couch. He'll walk up, by the on the floor. He'll walk up and just go "Arr," like. And you go. And that's how I know he wants to mess
Yeah, he wants
around.
to,
You know what I
wants to
mean?
play with you. He's funny, man.
Like Jesus, I'm not abusing my damn animal.
Did you ever see that video with the Doug the Pug?
No.
It's on YouTube. You do one with Cooper, man. You make it freaking probably go viral.
I'll check it out.
Oh,
Well, Doug
Doug
the
the
I'll check
Pug.
Pug,
it out.
yeah. I know
I
that
think
one.
Cotrain asked me if Cotrain's still here. I'm sorry, I did see it. I forgot about it. I haven't looked up that guy yet. Cotrain says I got a doppelganger on some other YouTube channel that's absolutely gigantic. Guy's got like a shit ton of subs or something.
Really?
He says I'm a dead ringer for it. So I gotta. Cotrain, do me a favor. You got my number. Text me later and remind me because I won't forget then.
Yeah,
So
dude. I actually just sent your number from me a while ago. I guess you're a little nervous about seeing we were talking privately, huh?
no, dude, send me a. I can't even speak. No, I approved you on Instagram, and then I don't know. I just didn't.
Oh, okay.
I'll
I'll message you on Instagram. I'll do the messenger.
yeah, hit me up through there, and I'll send you my number. No problem. I don't care about that shit, man.
Nah, it's cool, man. I'm just teasing you.
If I didn't want you to have it, I'd be like, oh, dude, sorry, not now. You know what I mean? I'd tell you, flat the fuck out. I don't care.
I was laughing my ass off with ALV. He's saying every time Cena Weevil says something inappropriate, I got to get off of it. I'm only teasing, guys. Whenever I do that, it's just all in fun. I hope everybody gets insulted.
What is coaching here? Do you soak your French fries in water or just cut and fry it? I just cut and fry it, dude. I don't know.
Beware of the places in the hood that have pizzerias with brand new slices when they first open up, guys. They take a little salsa, put it on top of the mozzarella, heat it up. It looks brand new.
What do they put on it?
I had a couple friends own some pizzerias in the hood. So they had last night's pie left over. They sprinkle club soda on it, put it in the oven. It whitens up the mozzarella.
Oh, does it taste any different or?
No, it's garbage.
It's garbage.
It's garbage. They sell it. They don't care. They're greedy.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Selling a slice to like a homeless guy comes in. Here you go. They give it to him for free sometimes, you know.
I'll tell you what. I got a buddy who owns. I mean, he's owned it for. It's got to be close to. I mean, It's got to be close to 30 years now in the east side of Buffalo, and he makes a killing. He's got a great business, but man, he has to deal with a lot of that element. His delivery drivers get robbed, and
it's dangerous.
store
Dude.
gets robbed. Well, that's what I'm saying. But he makes such a good business. It's like a tip and scale. You know what I mean? One day it's great. One day it's like, oh, here we go. How
do you think it looks when you see the pizzeria guy with a bulletproof vest on flipping pies?
Yeah. All right. Who didn't I say hi to? I wasn't looking at the chat.
Tony Silo. Hey, Tony, how you doing?
I'll get to him. Hang on. Who else we got here? Yeah, Steiny from the Nelk Boys. So yeah, if everybody looks this up, I guess I'm the dead ringer.
I hate that guy.
Do you know who he is?
Yeah, he's like a little. He makes so much money. It's insulting to everybody. He's like a little. He's the kid in school that was never cool, that would always try to fit in, and this kid's like retarded rich now because he's an asshole.
Oh well,
Dana White promoted this thing called I think it's called Nelk something. And his son's friends with these guys, and all of a sudden these guys blew up like Logan Paul type thing.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I'm hoping that Cotrain just says I look like him because I don't think I act like that.
No, you don't act like him. That guy he's such a nerd and like retarded. He's got like no like social skills. When he talks to people, he says inappropriate things worse than me.
You sure about that?
Oh yeah, I'm doing it out of fun. He's doing it. And he's serious.
Mike F, how are you, Mike F? I didn't forget about you. Tony Silo, thanks. I'm so glad that you had to remind me of that today. So glad. Thank you. I'm glad you're here somewhat. Yeah, the Bills are in trouble. I've accepted it. I'm not I don't know. Nothing surprised me with that stupid team anymore.
Did you watch the Skinny last night?
Yeah, I did.
What'd you think?
I like watching it. It's like refreshing, more or less.
You know what I like? I like that it goes into the sports thing too.
There's no embellishing. It's just straight up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's straight off the paper, man. It's all the discoveries.
I mean, it's just
can't argue that.
I get a kick out of it because he was actually a horse jockey, and I've been around horses my whole life. I haven't been around thoroughbreds. We do the standard breds, the quarter, so. With the buggies behind them, you know what I mean? That's
like the trotters, like the small
harness racing. Yeah, harness racing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My father owned horses my whole life. You know what I mean?
Really?
And Yeah, so like that stuff I got a kick out of when he talks about the horse stuff, you know.
My house out in Ocala, Florida, it's like horse area, right? And it's like everybody has like an acre or two because I think you need a certain amount of acres to have a horse on it. So I think you need 1 acre per horse. And I love it, man. When I walk around the neighborhood sometimes, all the horses around, the guys, it's like awesome down there. There's a big equestrian center that's amazing down there. If you ever get a chance, you would love to see this.
Yeah, for sure. Is Mikey here? Or is he talking about Mike F?
I don't know. I just see Mike F. and that's what I say.
I say, well, if Mikey's here, if you're listening, Mikey, shout out to Mikey. I said hi to Mike F already. I'm not gonna say it again. So me and Mike F have a love-hate relationship.
Ah,
No,
listen,
we break each other's balls.
that's what makes it
He'll
fun,
be
bro.
emailing me later.
I'm gonna head off
So
because I'm
what's
going
Adam's
somewhere
next
soon.
event?
All right, you taking off, Roger? Hey, man, have a great
Yeah.
birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday, Roger.
Thanks,
You got to
guys.
take some video and put it on a short or something.
Get a
Show us how you're
windscreen too.
partying.
Get a windscreen, Rodri.
I will.
No, Roger sounds good today. He sounds good. Yeah, go on theme dudes. We'll all be there later.
Yeah.
Have a great day, bud.
See you guys.
All right, we'll see you.
He's a good dude.
Yeah, I like Roger. He cracks
Look,
me up
you
too.
got fans in Wales, dude.
What's that?
He's
Wales,
from Wales,
yeah.
right?
Yes,
Look
sir.
at you. You're worldwide now.
Yeah, we all are here. It's great. You know what I mean? We all from all over the
This
place.
is great, man. It's a good thing, man. It actually helps a lot of people, fill in their day with a little fun, and then on top of it, keeps you from dwelling on stupid things.
What do we got here? You boil water. After you boil the water, you put full mozzarella in a Ziploc bag. Put it in the hot water for 3 minutes. Make it like brand new.
Really?
Make
I'd
sure the
rather just
flame
go
is
buy
off
fresh
before you
meats from
put.
the friggin' deli.
Yeah. I just put out a new short today. It was actually kind of like I put out a short before, but I added like some music to it. Check it out. I can't explain it really. It's funny.
Look what Tony wrote. Man, it's great.
Do you guys believe in working? I don't know. Do you, Tony Silo? Never seen your hands dirty, buddy.
Listen, I bust my ass since I'm 13.
Yeah. My first pizzeria job when I was 14 years old.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I've been
No,
around the business that long. Yeah.
no kidding.
Actually, I've been around the business a long time before that because I used to go to work with my sister. My sister at that same pizzeria is 8 years older than me, so I used to just go in with them. And the guys who owned a lot of the Buffalo pizzerias around there used to meet up there every Sunday morning with all the racing forms.
Is that how you learned?
I learned how to read racing forms and like I knew how to I knew the bloodlines of the horses at the time, and
Really?
my dad taught me everything. You know what I mean? I knew how to read if the horse was on the outside, if the horse broke, what he went in the quarter, the half, 3/4. You know what I
There's
mean?
a
I
show
knew
right
all.
there,
I
bro. You
knew.
gotta
I
do a
knew.
show on that. Do a show on that.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's good stuff. You gotta talk about that stuff. You're knowledgeable.
No, I know, but you know what I don't know though, and I will say it straight up. Like I don't know how to do all the bets. I know exactas and trifectas, but I don't know all the other crazy
I don't
stuff.
mean that kind of stuff. I'm talking about how like a show on how you grew up and learned this. That's the kind of show you should do.
Oh, maybe I will. Maybe maybe I'll do something like that.
It's interesting, dude.
But like so I would know how to read a racing form at 8 years old, and these guys, these four guys, if Thenu was on right now, he knows them all. But they would meet there every Sunday morning, and then they'd go to the OTB or whatever. But they'd always have me reading the racing forms, picking out horses for them.
You know what's funny? It sounds like this is the Buffalo version of the Bronx Tale.
Yeah, yeah. And then even at the racetrack, I'd go to the racetrack, and from being there and being in the paddock with my dad and his horses, they all knew me, so they'd come up and ask me stuff all the time.
Was there ever a mush at the racetrack?
Oh, there's 17 mushes at the racetrack. Kidding me?
That had to be
I
one of the best
experienced.
things.
I'll tell you what. Did you ever see that movie Let It Ride with Richard Dreyfuss?
No.
Oh, dude, you got to see that movie.
Tell me about it.
If you were, it's just a day at the track, a day at an OTB, a day at the racetrack. It's unbelievably
hysterical.
realistic. It's unbelievably realistic.
When he gets nuts, he's so funny. That guy.
It's absolutely hilarious. And
What's it
so
called?
like true to life.
Day at the races. It's called.
No, Let It Ride.
Oh, Let It Ride.
Let It Ride. Yeah,
I'm gonna
check that out.
I'm definitely gonna check that out.
What do you mean you're working? What are you working on, Tony? Your calf muscles? Um,
Hey, listen, Tony's jacked up diesel.
um,
You ever see the size of his neck? It looks like he's got like a head and then shoulders, no neck. He's huge.
I wish I could be in the gym. I got stuff here I could do stuff with, but I don't know. I'm just not that motivated. Not
You
gonna
know what?
force it.
You could do anything. Just it's like resistance training. Like you could just sit there and you could like, you know, if you could do like push on something with your arms, just stay moving. The body in motion stays in motion. You stiffen up if you don't do nothing, dude.
Yeah, I know. Like I said, I don't know. I'm enjoying being lazy for once. Not
All
gonna
right,
lie.
all right, take advantage of it then.
You know, I know I'll probably pay for it once I go back to work. The first night I go back to work, I'm gonna be sore and
You're
bitchy.
probably gonna be like so like busy at work, and you're gonna be like not even realizing how much you missed it.
Yeah, well, you know what? It's funny because I mean, I still have all my stuff hooked up to my phone from work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I still see the day in and day out stuff that's coming and going. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's cool.
So
Maybe you get a job doing the you know whatever you can do with the iPads or something like that. You know, to help out over there instead of being just on the couch.
you know what's funny? I tried. I said that as soon as I went out, I sent my boss an email like that, and he said, "No, we're good." So
All
you
right,
know,
they're
I
looking
mean, I
out for you.
understand. No, believe me, man. I tried. But um,
Get Adam says the body in motion stays in motion is BS. No, Adam, wait, man. If you don't get up and try and like stretch a little bit every day, that's when you start to get those aches and pains because you're doing ugats.
will you stop with the Buffalo Bills? You fucker, this guy. I'm not touchy. Like I said before, being a Buffalo sports fan is one of the things I was jinxed with. So
Eddie Machete's funny. Look at what Eddie wrote.
what did he write? At 13, I was selling things I found in the girl. Jesus, okay.
Sounds like
Well,
Sebastian Maniscalco.
he didn't know that. Adam didn't know that, Eddie. Jesus Christ.
Oh
Oh, that's
man,
funny. Eddie's
nah,
all over the place,
he's not
busting
touchy,
balls.
Tony. He's just teasing Tony. You know that.
Um, no, I'm
It's,
not. I'm not. No, I'm. You know what? I'm a little touchy this week. I'm not gonna lie because of that Eagles game.
uh,
Other than that, I normally don't give a shit. You know what I
you
mean? But
know,
that Eagles game was horrendous.
then you got to invite Yankees on. You can yell at him again, and then you'll be
I
okay.
haven't talked to Yankees. I feel like I haven't talked to the guy in weeks. I don't know
You
what he's
guys fight
doing.
is like the best.
Oh yeah, we haven't broke balls in a while, me and
Oh,
Yanks.
it's hysterical when you two go at it.
I'll send him a message when I get off the show here. I like I said, I haven't talked
He
to
makes
him
me
in a
laugh. That
while.
guy. He's so funny, man. When he's pretty sharp too.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I love Yankees. He can come out with some. He can get me stumped, believe it or not.
Oh,
So
he gets he riles you right up. He like pushes that one button, boom, then you blow right at him. It's great.
yeah, I I'm more mellow at home. You know what I mean? I don't get that fired up. But
Yeah,
when I get out of work and I had a bad work night or something, people get me going. That's when I start flying. You know what I mean?
right.
But that's when I start swearing more and getting a little hyper. You know what I mean? But
Right.
not
Well, if
when
you
I'm
watch
home.
Stig's show in the morning and he's on his cups of coffee, he's bouncing all over the place, telling you, get the thumbnail, get the thumbnail, get the thumbnail. Then you're like, oh my God.
Well, yeah, that makes me not want to do this when he's doing that all the time.
It's
Jesus.
hysterical, dude. You should give him another Adderall and see if he runs off the freaking down the road after the bus.
Yeah, I don't know how he. I don't know how he. I don't know. Maybe he does need that alcohol at night to wind him down.
Oh, he's funny,
Rather,
man. The stuff
you
he
know.
does makes me laugh my ass off. He shows his leg getting the massage in the foot. I'm like, what? That looks like a goddamn a thigh of a friggin' a lamb. The foot.
Oh, you never know. He might have a gig doing that on the side. Lotion up his feet.
I don't know if that was maybe one of
Maybe.
those. Might have been one of those happy ending places.
Yeah, maybe he's got an OnlyFans or something that he does his feet. People tip
You
him. You know
imagine
what I
Stig's
mean?
on an OnlyFans show? Oh, he's showing his foot getting massaged.
Hey man, people are fucking weird, man. They forget about it.
Telling the girl, a little better with the left toe. Oh no, don't miss the right toe. Telling the lady how to
Unreal.
do the massage. You tell her how to finish the massage.
What's it called? Yeah, the Dolphins. That's a pretty good pick. Hey man, so be it. I like seeing underdogs win. I mean, the Dolphins been down a long time too. You know what I mean? I would have loved to see Dan Marino win one.
Oh yeah, what
You
a
know,
shame.
but yeah, and you know, and Jim Kelly for that matter. But it is what it is. Uh,
Who in football that really deserved one never got one besides those two guys you mentioned?
that's a great question. Uh, wow, that's a great question. Anybody want to chime in on that? Which quarterback played really, really well, deserved the Super Bowl ring, and didn't get one? That's a great question. Eddie Machete says, "Keep eating those challenges, Adam, and you don't have to worry about moving anymore." uh, what's it called? Let's see here.
Oh, Cincinnati Bengals. Who was that? Who was it?
Bengals.
Well,
Well,
Tony
they're
Styles said
not.
the Cincinnati
They're not.
Bengals.
Well, Theme, we
Oh
said
yeah,
Dan.
Dan Marino, 1,000%.
I just said that. I said Dan Marino and Jim Kelly. You know what I mean?
I know you
Fran
said
Tarkenton. Okay, that's good.
Theme was on
Uh,
sharp Theme.
yeah.
I gotta answer the front door. Hold on, put you on mute.
All right. I'm trying to think who else maybe. Theme, come on up if you want. I'll drop the link again. We'll see if you want to come up. If not, no big deal. I don't want to go on too much longer. My wife will be coming home any moment. So let me see if I still got the link paste here. Yeah. Man, I freaking went blank here. Who else? What other quarterbacks? Trying to think. Randall Cunningham. That's pretty good. I like that. You can't. All right, no big deal. I'm trying to think. Oh, there's a lot of them. Ken or Anderson. I don't know. You're eating 100-pound tuna later tonight. You know what I mean? Oh my God. That's great there, Eddie. Thanks for sharing. Um, do I hear a lawnmower outside? Hang on one sec. I gotta take my earplug outside here.
How
Either
many
that or
how many
either
people
that
in the
or
chat have Amazon at their door twice a day?
Warren Moon. That is a great one. That's very good. Good call, Eddie. Warren Moon for sure. What's it called? Well, 'tis the season there, see no evil. It's Christmas and people are they're getting
Dude, my
packages left and
family
right.
is ordering stuff every day. The door's all day long. The ring goes off for them all day.
Yeah, I believe it. You're right, Darper. There always is that one guy cutting the grass.
Yeah,
I gotta look out. I gotta look out the window. It's either it
especially
might
when you're
even
with your rubber
it's
ducky in the
pouring.
pool.
Well, it's pouring rain out here.
It's raining here
Hang on.
too.
I don't know. Something's out there running. I don't know if it's the street sweeper or something. I don't know. But like I said, it's pouring rain. Oh,
Is it normal for that, or is it just go check it out, dude?
no,
Oh, I
I
got
looked out the window. I don't see anything. So whatever.
You might have Stiggs
Uh,
outside doing the yelling at the neighbor.
Stigs? I don't know.
Over the summer, he was in the yard at his girls, and he's trying to do a show, and the guy puts the lawnmower on 4th of July. He bugged out.
Oh, these guys are rattling some off. Dan Fouts, that's a good one. Sonny Jurgensen, Bill Kilmer, McNair, and you know what? I would have liked to see McNabb get one.
Here's your show. You and Dindo can do right there.
I would like to see McNabb get one. Boomer Esiason, he was in a few Super Bowls, I think, but I
He
don't think
never
he
got
won.
one.
I don't think so.
Oh man.
Oh, you saw my thumbnail, or you mean the short video? What do you mean, Adam?
Says truth hurts about pizza or something like that.
Well, that was the caption I put on my newest short video.
I didn't watch it
Was
yet. I'll
Truth
watch it.
Hurts? Yeah. Well, it's a guy singing "This Is Why I'm Fat,"
Oh,
so I took it off one of my Instagram things.
some of those things are fucking hysterical.
Well, I want to. There's some things I want to learn how to do. Like You know what's like really trending and popular, and I mean I'm guilty of watching it too. Is like the reaction videos. So you show
Oh
the
yeah,
video and
I've been
show
seeing that
yourself
stuff.
at the same time watching the video and your natural reaction.
Right, and you're
Like,
laughing at yourself.
yeah, yeah, man. I want to try to do that. I just don't know how. I gotta screw around with it. You know what I
Listen,
mean? I
it's all
gotta.
the software. You got to have a decent computer, and you download the software where you can, like, I guess superimpose yourself.
Yeah, yeah. Like I said, I don't. I am so overdue for a new computer system, man. Like I mean,
Listen,
my
I
stuff
like
my
Apple
stuff is pretty
products.
ancient.
If you
What's
get,
that?
I like the Apple products because they have a lot of software, and it's like doesn't get too many what they call viruses. So it's really decent. I would go with an Apple if you're gonna get into that because they have really good editing software.
Yeah, I've never owned any Apple. I mean, I hear good things. I hear they're very complicated
No, it
and
ain't
they're
at all.
not super. I hear they're not super
The
user
hardest
friendly.
the hardest thing about an Apple is when you want to shut a page down, it's on the opposite side of the X. That's it.
Oh yeah, no
That's it,
shit.
man. That's all it is. One, you can shut the page down on the left on like Microsoft and all those things, and on the right is Apple.
Wow.
That's dude. Anybody that doesn't like Apple hasn't played with it enough. It's so simple, and they don't get viruses as much because they put these viruses in. I believe myself to like shut down their own competition, but it also to sell the hardware for like these what Nortons or McAfee. That's how they do it. They put the virus in there themselves.
Yeah, that's Adam just says he's hooking himself up with a new phone and laptop possibly after New Year's. Yeah, no shit. Yeah,
Everybody deserves something.
you know, I I you know, I've heard people say that like when you do the updates, when like the Android or whoever sends you updates for your phone, like they actually like slow it down to try to get you to upgrade to the new stuff to spend money.
I've heard something like that, like when the new phones are coming out, like that kind of thing.
Yeah. Yep.
It's probably true, but you know what? You don't have to update, but if you don't update, then after a while, I think they do something because you didn't update.
Right. Yeah. I don't know. I update mine all the time. I don't know. Yeah, he was in the Super Bowl, I think, his rookie year, Eddie, Dan Marino, but he lost. I don't know if he made it back again. I'm not positive. I'm not. I'm a little down on my history, I guess. But
Did you get the carpet
Tony
out front from
Silo says,
Amazon?
"All right, let me know, Silo. Let me know what you got. You might have to put me on an installment plan."
See, Tony
So
likes the apples. You know,
I'll give you. I got.
I got an Apple computer. My son, he just upgraded the hardware with new RAM and whatever that stuff is, the hard drive. It's like a brand new laptop again. But I also have a an iPad that's new, so that actually I like better.
So with my photo booths, I had like older computers in them. You know what I mean? You don't need a whole lot in there, but
Right.
when as this stuff with the social media came out, where you can you got to hook up to Wi-Fi and you could send the photos to your phone. I usually don't do that, but the
Right.
software required more space. You know what I mean? So after a while, like it was really starting to like mess with like when they were taking pictures, it would take a long time for the computer to process the pictures and go to the next picture. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Hey,
I wound
Tyler,
up
I'm on the
up.
same page, brother.
So I wound up upgrading my computers and my photo booths, with SSD drives, and it's just been night and day difference.
What are
You
you
know what I
doing? Like,
mean?
are you doing externals, like an external version?
No, no, they're built-in SSD drives. You know what I mean? Solid state drives or whatever,
Right.
and
Right.
they just make it run so much cleaner and so much faster. You know what I mean? But I don't put anything else on those computers. It's strictly just for doing
That
my business
that's
stuff. You know what I
that's
mean?
smart. That's what you got to do. You got to keep that separate because, or have like an external hard drive with just your business stuff on it, so it doesn't get lost.
Yeah, and the same thing with my DJ computers. I really try hard not to use them for anything else or go online with them even
Right,
because
because then
I know it's the last thing
you
I
lose
need.
that stuff, you lose your business.
I mean, well, right, and I mean the thing is though is the only time I use the internet is when I'm downloading music from the DJ stuff, the pools you pay money for per month.
Oh, right, right.
You know, but
Do
other
you
than
have
that,
like
yeah.
that one on the iPad? Well, I say iPad because my cousin has it on the iPad. It looks like a DJ equipment software, like a software that's like it looks like you have turntables.
Oh, it might be Serato or yeah. I mean,
That's
there's
the
a
one.
whole
Yep,
bunch.
it's that one. That's what he's got.
Yeah, I don't use anything like that. I have a different one that's uh it's almost this is what the I trained with. This is how I learned, and this is what I still have is it's almost obsolete this DJ software, but it works phenomenal. I could walk away from it. I don't have to worry about beat matching so much. I don't got to really
Right.
worry about anything. You know what I mean? And
You gotta
I
stay with
still
what you
use
know,
that.
though. You know, sometimes you'll screw yourself up with that.
Yeah, and nobody would know the difference anyway. You know what I mean? So it's just a matter of like you just said. You go with what you know, and if it's not broken, don't fix it. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Well, if anybody's getting
So
into it as a newbie, yeah, then go with the new stuff. But if you're like you're already set up, don't complicate it.
yeah, I mean, I have 3 laptops with over 30,000 songs of music,
No
and
kidding.
I got 6 JBL 15-inch speakers. I got subwoofers.
Wow.
I got 3 photo booths. I got
How do those photo
but
booths work? You renting them, or when you go to party, how you do it?
yeah, if somebody wants, for their party, we just bring it, set it up, and then I pay a person to sit by it and use, basically work with the machine. I don't want nobody else's hands on it. You know what I mean?
I've been to a few parties that have that one that makes it look like you're going around in a circle.
That's a 360 photo booth, and they're super cool. They are. They're really cool.
It is pretty cool.
And until I start losing business because other people are going with these ones, is why I
Right.
haven't purchased one yet. You know what I mean?
It's pretty much like a Staten Italy type thing over here. Where all these guys want to overpay for parties.
Yeah, I mean, I'll tell you what, the stuff's not cheap, and the when you buy the machines and all the BS with it, it's not cheap. And then if it breaks, it's not cheap either. So I understand why people do charge a lot of money for it.
You guys must have had a bad time during that shutdown with the pandemic, right?
Well, that's why I'm at the warehouse I'm at now. I was doing the DJ stuff pretty much full time. I had other DJs working for me and people running
Well,
the photo booths. And I could sit on the couch and be making money every weekend.
you could probably do something like this, like you said, right where you are, and like have people all over the country doing this as like your own business, bud. That's what
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I don't know about in the country, but maybe around
Well,
here.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
maybe I'm exaggerating, but I mean you could probably like be like the go to for to get the people there, and then you get your fee for like putting the DJ there.
Yeah, I mean
But
there
you get
is.
professional DJs that are not like shady. You get guys that know their business, and then you're like almost like just getting a consulting fee.
Well, that's the thing. There are companies that just do uh um like an agency like that just books and puts people in places. You know what I'm saying? And they
Right.
don't have any equipment or nothing. They just place people where they're requested, and then
So
they take
they're like an
a
agent.
cut
They're
of
an
the
agent for this stuff.
exactly. You know what I mean? But I don't know. Like between my full time job and my own gigs that I actually go out and still perform and do and do
Right.
and having my kids and family, like I try to do my best with the work life balance that I can't take much more on. You know what I mean? So
Listen, most important, you're a dad first and a husband first. Stay
yeah,
focused on that. Everything else is second, dude. Because a lot of people, myself included, when you're a new person and being married and having children, it's there's no book on how to do it. You got to just learn your situation, and you got to work with your situation. Everybody's
yeah,
different.
exactly. Hey, April, how are you? Glad you're here. What's it called? Stig
I
says he's out of commission today. I'm in disbelief. I don't believe that. He said he'll check in later, but I
feel
hope
better.
everything's all right, Stig.
Feel better, Tommy.
Um, what's it called?
Yeah, like you're saying, you keep your focus on what's important first. This is for fun. That's more important.
Well, yeah, like I said, like Tommy breaks my balls sometimes. Yeah, every day or this or that. Hey, listen, I'll do it when
His kids are adults now. He has time.
when I'm. Oh
You'll
no,
still
I
be
know,
that.
and I know he's only messing with me. You know what I mean?
I
But it's
know
like
he looks out for you.
sometimes it's like, listen, I can't. I'd be the most miserable person and drag down my show if I came on at this point. At certain
Uh,
times. You know what I mean?
you know what it is? He's just trying to make everybody have fun, and he has knowledge, so he's trying to pay it forward.
No. And again, I get it. It's just that's how we jaw at each other. So
You know what I like about this kind of content with you, Theme Do, all the guys that are involved. There's Tony and Silo. If you stay on shows like this and you show appreciation, or you give somebody a little positive reinforcement that you did a good job, people need to hear that sometimes because then they get bored thinking, man, maybe people don't like what I'm doing. You're doing good. Tommy's doing good. Team Dude's doing great. And when you go any shows, you got to sometimes tell them they're doing good because they got to be motivated too.
Yep, no doubt. What's up, Joey Pope? How are you? Thanks for stopping by, man.
I like Pope. He's a cool dude.
Toenails infected? Are you sure about that? Or are you making that up?
Too many thumbnails, bro.
What's that?
He's putting too many thumbnails up. Now his toes infected.
Jesus Christ. Stay off that stage. You're
Tony,
about
send
as
that
good
one to Stig so he can put it up as a thumbnail.
well, I'm sure if he's got an infected toe, we'll hear and
Oh,
see if
Stig's toenail.
yeah.
Yeah, well, he put his foot up on the internet when he had the girl doing it. He's telling her how to do it. She probably did it on purpose. Probably put some kind of like fungus in the water.
I doubt that's
I'm teasing, dude.
Jesus.
You don't know my humor. I
on.
gotta teach you my humor. My humor is a little like weird, but you gotta read between the lines and that shit.
Well, I was listening, reading the chat. I'm sorry. Like I said,
I'm just teasing
trying
you.
to keep up with everybody here.
Listen, it's the medication, guys.
I think Dean Do I could have swore I seen a thing from Edwin pop up saying that you're having lunch with him. So I don't know if I don't know if Edwin's live right now or not. I don't know. It was the Asian pedicure. It could have been.
It was probably. She probably never had to do it like a lamb.
Oh my god, that's no fun, man. Like toe stuff like that.
The guy's got like a tree trunk calf.
Who?
Stiggs.
Yeah, I do too. I have big calves.
You're up in Buffalo. We expect the guys in Buffalo who work hard like that. I expect Stiggs to have like Cougine legs.
Cougine legs?
Yeah, like like the skinny. You know, the ones that can fit through the sweatpants, not the ones that are tight.
Oh my god, that's funny.
I'm teasing, Tom.
Funny. Yeah. No, yeah, I don't know.
He's always old. He gets tightened up every week. He was like, I gotta go meet the girl, go do some shenanigans. I gotta get my calves done.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, he's.
I'll tell you what though, like if you get a like a deep tissue massage and oh my god, when they go into your calves and stuff like that, it's painful, man. That stuff.
You think that shiatsu, right?
I don't know. Yeah, the deep tissue. I mean, they do it all over your body or whatever.
Yeah, I've had it done.
I think you're right.
It is good. You gotta watch out though, because then they give you a little signal. You gotta go. All right, I gotta fix it.
That's a new saying on our shows now. Cougine legs. You just
yeah, Eddie, Cougine legs. Because
you just copy.
Say Cougine, you gotta say Cougine.
You just patented that term now. Cougine legs.
I'm gonna trademark the Cougine legs.
There you go.
And it's gonna be a picture of Stiggs' leg of lamb.
I think Lee Cole just put up something.
It's got to be that.
Something about Sammy being on Fox.
It's got to be.
Yeah,
I knew he would capitalize on that in a heartbeat.
Yeah, well,
I was just flipping through.
Nobody's shocked. Nobody's shocked on that.
I see Smeagol on it. I'm like, what the hell Smeagol did on that? And I thought it was a joke. He's actually he's got an interview from Jesse Waters.
Yeah, people. I mean, I don't know.
America's listening to a guy who killed 19 people, telling him like, we got to get together and do the right thing. What?
Well, think about all the people that have been like caught in their lies on this thing here. You know what I mean? Like, as far as like Sammy or John A-Light or this or that, and they still get the airtime. Like, and these people interview them like it's the first time they've ever been interviewed in their life. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. Craig, how you doing? You know what I mean? That's the thing.
And then they're giving him like respect over the fact that they killed 19 people and they ruined everybody's families.
Yeah, and they all interview him like it's an exclusive. Like, holy shit, I got this guy to come on my show.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Like somebody had to say like,
they've been lying and ratting for years and years and years.
Right, and then Fox News must be tanking, so they need to put something in it to spike it up.
Yeah, well, it's all right. They'll get some backlash over it, and then see what happens.
That it will. United States now is hiring ex-underboss Smeagol to tell us how to run the world.
But that's the thing. Like, not everybody knows everything about. They just take their word for it. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I read that Sammy book, that one book he had, Underboss. I read that when it first came out years and years ago. You know what I mean? And
right.
I took it I took it as like holy shit, you know. I thought it was all good, and then
You thought it
who
was all
knows?
factual. It's all fiction.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Years and years later, you come on this sort of thing here, and you know, you realize,
Look,
you
to
know,
me,
what's accurate and what's not, you know.
when you got to broadcast that stuff, you got to remember that there's only certain things that people are gonna like accept and not accept. So it's like they always embellish something stupid in there. They
You're
make
right.
themselves. They're always the hero, not the villain.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right, Silo. People in foreign countries, yeah, doing no better. Yep. Yeah,
I
Craig.
think.
Yeah, Craig's definitely a good guy. He's been coming around. It's good to have him here.
I know
Um,
that's good too. Nice. Hey, Craig, how you doing, bud?
there's a lot of new faces lately. It's nice. You know what I mean? It's nice to and yesterday in Anthony's show, a lot of people were contributing in his show that you know that were new. You know, it was
I didn't
nice.
check the numbers.
Like
How did you do on the show?
I didn't. I don't know. I don't know where the numbers are at yet. I didn't look, but like I said, he had a lot of different people interacting, and you know, we made a good show out of it. You know, we did, like I said, we did the wine, then we went back and forth with the chat and busted some balls. So
Uh,
it was fun.
Read Eddie Machete's joke. That's funny.
What did the other? Oh yeah, very nice.
Crazy man.
I heard a joke the other day. It was how do you know when a mechanic has a girlfriend?
What? How?
Got two clean fingers.
Oh shit. That's better than Adams. Adam, we gotta have Adam do a show on bad
It's
jokes.
not my joke. It's not my joke. I heard it, so I'm just repeating it.
Two clean feet. Line. That's funny. See, that would be a scene to leave one. You should get in trouble for that, like me.
Yeah. Oh, I used to have like so many like jokes stored in my head from back in the day, and I don't remember shit anymore, man.
Did you ever
Nothing.
used to watch those guys that go, "Your mama so this," and
Oh yeah.
your
Oh
mama
yeah.
jokes are the best. Your mama's so fat that when she wears heels, she stracks oil.
There is
You right? You there?
yeah, I'm here. Hang on.
Sorry.
I'm yeah, I'm back. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm hearing you, buddy.
All right. I just had to go on the YouTube side for a second. I'm on my phone, guys, so that's why I can't see who's got wrenches or not. So
Oh,
Craig, you're a made member now, buddy. Do you ever see the guys who they line up on, you know, one's on one side of the table, one's on the other, and then they have a list of dad jokes, they call them, you
oh
know?
shit! I do remember. It was
So
on my TV a while ago.
yeah, so what happens is you gotta read the joke and try to make the other guy laugh. And they're really bad jokes, like
Oh,
terrible jokes.
you got to keep the face straight.
You got to keep your face straight and not laugh. I mean, both of the people have to. So you can actually, if you laugh at it, you actually get a point against you. You know what I'm saying?
And you have a team thing, right?
Well,
That'd be a
if
good
one
show,
person,
dude. You can
yeah,
make teams. You make teams. Like you pick a few people, have another people, and try and do that with like throw like what do they call when you bust people's chops, what do they call it? Like your
a
wife's so
roast.
ugly that when she goes out, you put a bag on her, something like something like that to see if you get the guy to laugh. If they don't laugh, you should do a show like that.
Yeah. Well, I think it would be cool to like 'cause me and Thindu are within like 15 minutes from each other, right?
Right.
So I think it would be cool to put like a camera in between us where you could see both of us, and
Hmm.
then we read the jokes to each other and see who wins, who doesn't laugh.
Oh
You know what I
yeah.
mean? Some. I mean, it's like I said, it's been done before. I just think it would be fun
Yeah,
in
but
our little
put
circle.
your twist on it.
You know what I
Everything's
mean?
always redone. It's always recycled. But you put your twist on it, it makes it maybe sometime go viral.
Yeah.
Look
No
at the
problem,
guy that
Craig,
goes
man. You're always
milk and
welcome
bread. Milk
here.
and bread. He went viral for just that one video, Milk and Bread. Vic DiPotato.
What?
The comic DiPotato. Vic DiPotato. He
Oh, I
goes,
don't know who that.
when it's raining or snowing, he goes, everybody's gotta get together. I gotta get the milk and bread. I gotta get the milk and bread. It went viral. That's how he became more popular.
There's this guy, and he keeps popping up, whether it's Instagram Reels, fucking YouTube Shorts.
Right.
It's this fat and sorry, whatever. I'm not fat shaming, but this guy's a fucking fat slob. Okay, and he farts. All right,
What?
and it's the most disgusting. Like,
And he gets views?
oh, he gets a ton of views.
Kidding
He
me.
sits there, his face is sweating, he's red in the face. He's oh my god.
It's Jackass on YouTube.
Oh dude, it's bad. Like I don't know if any of you guys saw that.
No, I never saw that.
All right, hang on one sec, see no evil. So Craig, so what you do is you go into you back out of here or you back out. You could keep the show running actually. You back out, you go into your channel, okay? And then you go in your profile and copy your link. It'll say copy link. And then in the chat here, you paste it in the chat. It's not hard. So, like I said, stay in the show here and go into your profile from your channel, your YouTube channel, and then you can copy the URL, the link, whatever, and then come back to my chat and then paste it in the chat box and send it. And it should do it. I mean that's I don't know if I could explain it any better.
If you go to your page and you hit the top corner where you can share the page, you copy the link, then it'll be easier that way. Maybe that's a little easier for him to understand.
And if anybody wants to, if anybody can right now, drop Craig's link, please. If he can't do it, so someone can do this. Like I said, I'm on my phone. I can do it, but then I'll leave for a second and then
right.
But
that would be a good show. You get like the Battle of the Wits or something like that,
Yeah.
But so, I used to laugh. The guy goes, "Your mama sold this," or one guy goes, "I bring my girl to the beach. I know it's time to go home when they start harpooning her." They're like,
I like the your mama's so fat or blood types ragu from Sopranos.
I never heard that one. That's a good one.
Really? Never heard that one?
No, I never heard that one.
Silo, you have a great day yourself there. Go Jets.
Tony,
can't wait for Rodgers to come back.
Give my best to your wife.
All right, I'm gonna read this before I don't know if I can put it up. So I'm gonna read silently. I'm gonna read Eddie Machete's joke. Yeah, I'm gonna
No good, Eddie.
Yeah,
ooh, that's for a different genre, I think.
Yeah, I'm not gonna put that up on the screen, but okay, okay,
That sounds like
I get it.
You gotta go on vacation in Cancun. Make sure you put your brush in the safe.
Yeah.
No, they got pictures of that stuff. They got the maids. They go in there and they do some stupid stuff with your toothbrushes.
Oh, you're a fair weather fan. I see there, bandwagon fan, huh, Silo? I see. It's like me jumping onto the Eagles right now.
Well, he lives in Florida now, so he's got to.
I know. I'm trying to break his balls back, man.
I know. I'm with you on that, right? I'm with you on that. You got what medicine are you on? You're getting a little agitated here, kid.
What medicine am I on?
You got like anti-inflammatory.
I guess not enough.
Listen, you better go get a little couple CBD gummies.
You know what? I took the hydrocodones they gave me for 3 days.
Be careful.
I haven't taken a fucking aspirin since. Not one ibuprofen, nothing for pain. Good. Nothing at all.
Dude, you don't want to get caught up in that mess.
No, again, I can do a show. I could do it's a season, an encyclopedia on pills and drug use from people close to me that have died or have suffered from it, and I'm not.
I know. It's
a very, very, very dark place.
I know. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bring it up. I'm just saying.
No, you're fine. It's good. It's life.
I'm sure a lot of people have the same thing going on around too. Because over here, on this side of the New York, it's terrible.
Yeah.
And a lot of these doctors, they're getting arrested lately.
Oh, not lately. I mean, they've been cracking down on that forever. Like I used to work for the world's largest pharmaceutical distribution company, and now it's to the point where they have to scan every single bottle that goes out of that warehouse. as the picker is picking it to put it in the tote to send away, they have to scan every single bottle, every
Thank
single
God they're
one.
doing that because you know what? Too many people dying from this crap.
Yeah.
You know what?
So
The problem is instead of giving enough and weaning the people off, they just keep giving to them because they have some sort of like investment in the product.
yeah, no, that's the thing. That's why there's no cures for nothing, because it's too big of a business.
Well,
So
yeah, it's true. But
you know they
believe it or
profited
not,
when I was working there. They profited, I think, 50 billion in 1 year, 50 billion, and they got the worst health insurance known to man.
you kidding me?
When I was working there.
Meanwhile,
Oh yeah,
they're the health company.
yeah, yeah. How
Damn,
it goes. Monopoly.
you better off
You
being
know.
away from that stuff, man. You get yourself jammed up.
Yep. You know, that's like, I think the government actually stepped in and stopped that company I worked for because they were monopolizing so much with the like a lot of the Rite Aids and the Walgreens and
Right, right.
you know,
There
all
was
that
a
stuff. Like,
there was a show on Hulu with what's his name, Michael Keaton, and it was something about that whole situation. Like this one family that kind of like controls a lot of stuff, and it showed how it was supposed to be a product that wasn't addictive, and they lied about it, and then all of a sudden it was like a pandemonium around the whole world.
oh yeah, yeah, Oxycontins, I think it was.
I don't know. It's on Hulu. It was Michael Keaton. You know, he
Yeah,
did a good job with it. He was the doctor that got caught up in it.
yeah. Eddie says, Craig, you turned water into wine. No, Adam turned money or $20 bill into wine. But
And if anybody's got any
but
problems like that, you got to reach out to people that you're close to that you can, help yourself because it's not a good thing. You kind of fall backwards in life. You're not going forwards no more.
yeah, no, it's brutal. It really is. And like I said, you know, I have someone very, very close to me, and
Yeah.
still, you know, still in the battle. So
How's your you started therapy yet?
yeah, yesterday actually,
What do they do?
they gave me 3 exercises to do, like pulling my heel toward my butt with like a strap, you know, laying down on the floor with my, you know, back
Right,
down
right.
anyway,
Like
and
with
then
the elastic band type thing.
yeah, anything, you know, what I used the dog leash. I put my foot in at the handle of the dog leash and just
Right.
pull my foot back.
All right.
And then one was, you got the one, you extend the bad leg and you lean forward with your back sitting down. That
Right.
stretches out like you know, your hamstring down to your calf, down to your foot, you know.
Right. Well, they're worried
And
about
then
scar tissue building up in the spot.
yeah, and then the other one was you roll up a towel and put it under your kneecap, and then you kind of flex your quad and then
Right.
push down on that towel at the same time and hold it and turn your
How,
foot up, like your ankle up.
how you feel afterwards?
It's sore as shit. You know what I mean? When I do it, it hurts. You know what I mean? But like I said, every day's getting better. So
Do they recommend you put heat or ice on it afterwards?
ice,
Yeah, because
ice.
I didn't want to say
Ice.
I'm not a doctor or a therapist. I always, from years of stuff like that, I always put ice on after you do any of these exercises because you don't want it to swell because all the blood goes there
Yeah,
with heat and it gets worse.
yeah. They say ice is your friend. So
Yeah,
that's
because if you go put heat on a situation, even like I get like a knot in your back, you're bringing more blood to that spot and it actually makes it even more tense.
well, Tony, get me some of that stuff, and I'll do it. Could use all that.
Tony, the HGH is like the fountain of youth, Avango.
Yeah, yeah.
You can get
I
that,
think.
but you can get it prescribed to you, dude. It's like,
Why do you think Peyton Manning's forehead grew 4 inches?
wow, those guys were doing it before it was under control with doctors. They were getting it
I
from
know.
somebody else. You ever see what's his name? Like Schwarzenegger's head is starting to shrink.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, look at Barry Bonds. Look at
Oh my
Barry Bonds.
God, yeah.
The guy was gigantic,
Right,
gigantic. His elbows, his jaw, everything was sticking out.
right.
Hello, cool.
If he turned
And
sideways, he was like a wall.
do you want me to go out there? I'll go out there.
Mean.
Do you want to
Listen,
lay here?
people have to understand when people talk about this stuff, it's under doctor's care. They're doing everything through a hematologist checks all your levels. You're not getting more than your body is supposed to have. Like when kids take the illegal steroids when they're kids, they're already at 100% testosterone level and they're going down to 150. That's where they go crazy. But if an
Yeah,
adult, his testosterone levels go down or he needs like peptides, I know a lot about this stuff. So I was Tony. It's actually all you're doing is adding in what you're lacking to get back to where you need to be, and it actually helps you heal better. Like, did you ever hear of PRP?
I think you've talked about it before.
It's not covered, but it's so good for something like you just did. What they do is they withdraw your blood, they put it in this machine that spins it, they separate the white cells from the blood, and it comes. They re-inject
Okay,
your
yes,
own.
yeah,
They
yep.
re-inject it into you, and it actually alleviates uh, what they call inflammation. When you get rid of inflammation, your body heals so much easier.
Yeah, no doubt. ALV, what's going down?
Hi, LV. How you
He's in
doing,
here.
buddy? What's up, buddy?
What did I miss here? I feel like I missed something here.
Want to check the chat?
Anthony, I was really planning that today, but life sometimes. Well, Adam, come on now. You don't eat donuts. What are you
No,
trying to do?
Tony.
What are you trying to do to this guy? You trying
I'm
to
not.
seize him
I'm
up?
not lying to Tony. No, I didn't do it, but I had people that were doctors telling me back then. Now I would never do it out of doctors. But you can get testosterone replacement, peptides, and all this stuff. There's something called I think it's called BCP 157. It's like almost like they called the Wolverine drug.
Really?
It's not illegal. It's over the counter from the pharmacist. It's like a diabetic needle. They inject it into the joints and places that you have all this inflammation and bad like recovery from a surgery, and it actually helps your body heal because inflammation is the leading problem for not healing correctly.
Well, sure. Yeah, I get that. Yep.
See, look at Tony said he got PRP yesterday.
Yeah.
Eddie, listen. Back in the day, we overdid it. Now you do on the doctor's care what you need, and you get just a little. It's actually just getting your levels back to normal. You're not going to be like when you were a kid and you're like off the scales nuts. This just brings you back to a level where your body can start producing muscle and get lean again. Because when you don't have testosterone levels at the right level, your moods are down. Your body can't burn off calories. You actually get lazy. You get depressed. It's a good thing for mental health, dude.
I just want to let you know, Noah's here. No, how you doing, Noah?
Oh no, how you doing, brother?
Noah says he needs PRP in his throat. How you feeling, buddy? You doing any better?
Feel better, buddy.
Did you hear Noel's voice in the last few days?
No, I haven't.
Oh my God.
Feel better.
Go back to my show. I think it was yesterday, not yesterday, but the day before Noel came on. He's got no. He sounds like Frank Pentangeli from The Godfather. No
Oh
bullshit.
shit. See, like
No bullshit.
what Tony Silo's
Oh
talking
my
about is
God.
like it is actually better because it's actually you're not taking in a foreign object from the pharmacy into you. It's your own blood going back into you.
Oh man, Noel, I'm
It's
sorry
actually
that you're home, man.
they call it plasma enriched platelets.
Okay. Yeah, I'll
You
maybe
would
I'll have
benefit
some.
from that. You really would benefit from that. It's worth whatever they charge you over there. And so you do it like once, twice, and they inject it right into the part that you had the surgery in, and it's awesome.
All right. Well, I have minimal swelling, so I mean, I don't know.
It's not about
I don't
that.
know. We'll see how it
You're doing
goes.
it the old-fashioned way. It's going to take 6 to 9 months to recover. If you did this, you'd be back on your feet in like 2 weeks.
Well,
I'm not. It's not like a miracle. It's just science,
right.
and you're not doing anything like, oh, he's doing it. It's all on the internet. Just go on the internet, write PRP after surgery, and it'll explain everything to you better than I'm telling you.
Hmm.
I'll send you something, and you'll understand what I'm saying. There's
All right.
something.
Yeah.
There's a place. Joe Rogan, all the UFC guys, all these superstar athletes. They go down to Colombia, uh, Mexico, but these aren't like you're thinking about those things when you were a kid. When it was like a dingy place. These places are like so much better than over here because they don't have the FDA regulating them. So they
Right.
actually give you a better version of what we give you half of the version of.
All right, Silo, be good. Go Jets. Go Jets.
Later, Tony.
Um,
I'm just
but
saying if you do it your way. I'm not promoting this for anybody. I'm just saying I've used it, and I don't lie about that shit. You know what? If you see the picture you saw of me, that was under doctor's care. All it was once every 2 weeks, a small testosterone shot at the office and peptides, and it's like a miracle drug. People are in their 40s and 50s and older.
yeah. No, I'll start looking into something like that. Like I said, I'm just
Yeah,
laying low. I don't. You know.
yep. See, there's a lot like cryotherapy. Like he's talking Eddie that works too.
Yeah.
But what they're saying about this other stuff is stem cell therapy. It's expensive, but it's basically we're born with a certain amount of stem cells in our body, and as we get older, they die off, and then your body doesn't have enough stem cells to attack all the issues in your body, so it only attacks the ones that it's able to do. What they do there is they give you new stem cells, which actually rejuvenate your old stem cells, and then you back to like almost where you were when you were a kid. And now it's like, oh man, there's a problem over here in your body, and it attacks it and fixes it. But when you're older, that's why cancer cells start to get worse because it can't fight all these cells because they're depleted in stem cells.
Right.
Says Dr. Sino Evil.
That's right. That's a good doctor name.
Listen, I'm not. Yeah, right. I'm only trying to help people feel better. I'm not promoting any.
No, I get it. No, man, I feel for you, man. I hope you got your voice back at least.
They got it for people with
hope you're getting better.
the eyesight, for macular degenerative disease. They have it for kids with autism, for Asperger's. They have it for people losing hair. It's a whole huge thing. It's not just what I'm talking about. It's for everything. It's a full body like regenerator.
Yeah. Stem cell therapy between 5 and 10 G's a shot.
Well, that's in certain places. You're right, but now they're coming around to other places. There's American doctors going down to like places in Mexico or in Panama or wherever in Canada, and they're opening up these places because they're doctors and they've been trained on it, and they're allowed to give you what they know is going to work better than the one over here. Because they're giving you, like, if you're 50 years old and you take your own stem cells out and you put them back in your body, you're getting 50-year-old stem cells. But if you get cultured stem cells that were never DNA'd when they take them out and they culture it in a lab, it's professional. You're getting like, instead of getting like 50,000 stem cells, you get like 100 million stem cells.
Wow.
No, Tony, I've been watching. I've been watching Tony. I've been watching that Joe Rogan, and I went to all these sites. I'm just reiterating a lot of stuff, but I'm trying to learn because I need a shoulder replacement, and I'd rather go try this first.
Wow.
Because you know what? They have people that have needed like hip replacements or have bad knees, and they go for this stuff. And actually, the cartilages have been known to rebuild and come back. Like Joe Rogan had a full shoulder tear. He went down, got the stuff done, and then 6 months. It doesn't happen overnight. You don't get the shot. Oh, I'm good. It's a probably you get all the therapy down there. Then it takes about maybe 6 months again to heal. But they went back into the MRI on Joe Rogan, and all of the spots that were damaged didn't show up anymore. They rejuvenated.
Wow, it's crazy.
I know, Tony.
They just drilled holes. They just drilled holes in my knee here to restimulate new cartilage because there was none there.
Yeah, the orthoscopic ones, right? They did drill in. Yeah, that's right.
It's crazy. Maybe one of these next shows. Oh, I can't. They got my surgery photos at the doctor's. I'll get them back. They just wanted to
read Tony's list. Read Tony's list comment. You'll understand what I'm talking about. He had a lot of surgeries, Tony. He knows a lot about it.
He said he got his third PRP on his shoulder and everything's good. Oh, nice.
And I know he's not covered by insurance, but if you can figure a way, listen, we buy stuff every day that we like. You'll spend $8 on a coffee at Starbucks, but you're not going to pay something to make your shoulder get better.
Yeah, I forget Eddie Machete. I know exactly what you're talking about, and I think a lot of the pro athletes.
It's a gel he's talking about.
Yeah, yep. And I actually, my surgeon is one of my friends. So we've been friends since second grade.
Well, then I
asked him. I said, instead of doing this operation because I didn't want to lose out of work and money, I said, can I get this? Can I get that shot? I'll pay for it. And
you were too far gone, probably.
That's what he said. He goes, no. He goes, you need to get this all this the phrase and everything else.
It's got to be that you're at the point where you're starting to have the problem and you address it right away.
Yeah. So, but he was all for it. He goes, let's get the MRI done. We'll see how it goes. And he goes, I know the sales guy. I'll take care of you on it.
That's a good doctor, man, because he's not trying to sell you an operation if you don't need it.
Well, right, yeah. Like I said, he's been a very close friend of mine for years and years. Since we were second grade. It was at 7 years old.
Wow.
So I mean, yeah. So
good for him, man.
Yeah. So he cracked me up.
$12 for Ben Gay. Yeah.
He was the varsity quarterback in high school. He played for Buff State College. Big guy.
So he became an orthopedic for a reason.
And he's got to be he's got to be real delicate and neat and good with operation. The guy, like I said, the guy's gigantic.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You know what it is, dude? A lot of these, my daughter got hurt when she was in dance, and they had like this thing called acro. It's like dancing school with gymnastics, and they were making her do these things. Like she was great at like doing these back tucks and stuff, but they are trained, gymnasts. These people doing this, so she wound up doing a back tuck. Did know she wasn't going to make the whole cycle of going backwards. Put her arm out, and her elbow tendon ripped off the tricep. So she had to have her tendon pulled down and reattached with a tricep at 13 years old. I took her to Columbia Presbyterian, to the New York Yankees surgeon who works on like all those guys. And man, thank God I did that, because if you don't get on a torn like ligament or a bicep tendon, it gets shrunk and it stops at where it is. You'll never get the arm back to where it is if you don't do it right away.
Yeah, I believe that. Yeah, Eddie, I was bone on bone. That's why they had to make drill holes in my part of my knee to restimulate new cartilage.
Right.
Yep. I had microfractures. Yeah. So
Listen, look up on the internet. It's called BCP 157. That's all I'm going to say, and just read on it. And
what is it called?
Letter B, letter C, letter P 157. Just YouTube it, and you'll understand what I'm talking about. I don't have to say anything; it'll explain it to you.
Okay, I'll check it out.
And you can get that. That can be covered through your doctor. If you know this guy, he might know about it. So ask him. It's injections. It's like little diabetic needles they give you, and it's trigger point injections, but it's made to help you recover.
Nice. Okay. Yeah.
Listen,
maybe I'll do
you got to take advantage of anything you can. Like I was trying to tell you before the surgery, get that ice machine, because when that ice machine comes right after surgery and it's circulating cold water over you like every half hour, it's a huge difference than just putting an ice pack on there.
Yeah, but believe it or not, my knee never got huge. It never really did. You know what I mean?
Well, you know what? Everybody heals differently, so there's no.
They were very they were very pleased how much I can actually really bend my knee. How much I could straighten it out and how much I could bend it back. Like this far along. You know what I mean? They were really,
what the key is, dude?
pleased.
A lot of people get the surgeries done and they don't complete the therapy. And that's when it didn't get 100% better, because they get tired of going in the car to the place. So if you learn stuff to do at home, like he's telling you, that's important. So if you don't feel like going to the therapy at least do your own stretching and exercise they give you.
Yeah, no, they gave me a whole bunch of printouts and stuff like that I got to adhere to. So I'm in good shape.
It's important because you're young, and if you don't do this now, you're gonna pay for it later, dude. If you don't do the therapy properly.
Yeah. No, you're right, Eddie. That's why I couldn't get that shot. And I guess that's what he said, or what I've heard is a lot of the pro athletes, I forget what that, it starts like, who told me about that? That shot was it was one of three people. I can't remember because I have a screenshot of it. I think it was either Big Bones, Arm Distance, or Toro told me about that. It started with an S. Was that gel shot they were talking about?
Yeah, a lot of therapists or what do you call orthopedics are trying to put gel in the knee, and it's supposed to cushion it.
Right. Well, yeah, because what happens is when you get older, your body doesn't produce that like lubricant in your body for your joints. You know what I mean? So that's what that basically substitutes for.
And that's what the stem cells reproduce. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Look up. I'm going to send you something. It's called. It's just like stem cell therapy after surgery, and they have it in America, but they don't give you the amount that you can really get the benefit from. But you can do whatever you can do. But look up stem cell therapy after your surgery, and the pros and cons will be right there. So you make your own judgment.
All right. Yeah. No, I just wrote down that BCP 157 thing you told me.
Yeah, they call it the Wolverine drug because they heal so quickly because the inflammation is taken out. If you have inflammation in any spot that you had surgery or after a workout, like these guys work out so hard and they go every day of the week, which when you get older is not a good idea, because if you work out every day, that muscle doesn't have a chance to recover. So now you're re-tearing the same muscle over and over, and it never really builds back. So what you do is, I only do 3-day workouts, and the other days are like like resistance workouts. So you do like a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, full body workout. The other days you're taking off, it gives your body time to recover.
Right.
You
yeah, my father, my dad knows a whole bunch of this stuff too. I mean, he powerlifted and he was a bodybuilder and stuff like that.
Then he really knows what I'm talking about. Then.
Yeah. So, I'll get horse drugs next.
Yeah. Get that stuff. What's the stuff Joe Rogan likes? what was it? What are you taking? They did a whole show on. They said it was a horse injection.
I don't know. I really
It was
don't.
like it was like for that thing that was going on for a couple of years, but then they retracted it, and he wasn't doing it that way. It was actually a human version. But
Oh, really?
yeah, they were breaking his chops. See, like he said there, the reality report is the TRT replacement is okay. Yes, it's okay if you do it under doctor's care. Don't go to a street guy and get something that's made in his backyard. You got to go and they get the legit pharmaceutical version, and they give
Oh
it to you,
yeah, yeah.
and
Especially these days. Yeah.
they check your levels. Everybody's levels work for them differently. Like if someone has to be at let's say the number's still like 300 versus 800 is the numbers that they're looking at in your blood levels. Everybody works differently. So if you're feeling good at 300, then you're good. But if you need to get a little higher and you're not motivated or you're not healing properly, or even the other stuff when you're romantic, it's important because
Yeah.
it helps. And your body can't produce it. It shuts down. Your pituitary gland shuts down. It's not producing any more testosterone or HGH. And this is just like having like if you're on a train that takes coal to go fast, right? You have one guy shoveling coal. Or if you have 10 guys shoveling coal, it's going to go faster with 10 guys. So it's like repairing you quickly.
Eddie Machete saying, is it ayahuasca or peyote?
No, that's not the. Yeah, that's not. No, that's that psychedelic that they took. I'm talking about. It's called ivermectin, I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Like I
It's
said,
like it's like an antibiotic that they use.
I'm gonna do the natural way first, see how it goes, and then
Okay.
if I'm not progressing and if I feel like I'm not, if not where I need to be, then
Right.
I'll start looking into some stuff. You know what I'm saying?
You,
But
you're ahead of everybody. You got a friend that's the surgeon, so just talk to him about it.
yeah,
He
yeah,
might
for
he
sure.
might even recommend saying, "All right, we'll do PRP," and he'll tell you the whole story because he's a educated person on that.
Yeah, yeah, it's nice. It was good for me that I didn't have to go through all the avenues to get to him.
Yeah,
You
man.
know what I mean?
I had to do a lot of
I
research
just
for my daughter, man. It was a lot. I went to like
I
6
mean
different hospitals.
I just called him up and said, "Hey, I got something going on with my knee, dude. This something's off." You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And then
you see what Craig Gaddle's
that
talking
was it.
about? Peptides. Peptides are in your body. It's just like PRP is peptides. When they spin your blood, it's called plasma enriched platelets. It's just your blood being like oxygenated, and it goes back and it actually helps you heal. That's all it really is. The platelets actually you deplete in as you get older, and it actually boosts you up mentally and physically all around.
Nice.
I'm
Yeah,
trying not to like
like
be
I
like
said,
I know a lot, but I'm not a doctor, guys. So don't take everything I say for like gospel.
yeah, this is for educational and entertainment purposes only.
Exactly.
Do not try this at home.
No,
So
please please research it. Don't take
yeah,
Sino Weevil's talk about it. I do a lot of research because you know what, it's important to take care of yourself as you get older.
yeah. So yeah,
Super blood, yeah,
it was
Gianni. It's called
that,
super. It is
yeah
called
that
super blood.
yeah that's good. We put that half-assed disclaimer out there.
Yeah,
ALV, if
yeah.
you're listening, what else do I got to say here?
Yeah, what's
So
the
we don't.
consigliere say? We have to make sure we don't do any
Are we
strikes.
still good here, Eddie? Or not Eddie? ALV, are we still good here?
And that's a guy who's smart too. He knows a lot, so I'm sure he knows a lot about
Oh yeah,
this.
he does.
We're gonna have him do a
Um,
narration about it. You take the needle, you put it into one
no,
IU.
no.
I'm
Cut that
kidding,
out.
dude. I'm not. It. Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. You're right. A little bad.
um,
But
but
honestly, it's just research it. It's all over the YouTube, and also just go on the internet and look at their. When you see people that advertise that stuff, I don't go to the surgeon that did 3 surgeries. I do the surgeon that did 1,000 surgeries because
right,
the guy doing 3 is under someone else's guide. I want the guy who's done this 1,000 times and it's like doing nothing to him. You don't want to go to this guy. Oh,
yeah,
this guy's great. He's got look at his reviews. Yeah, he's got 6 people he worked on, 6 reviews. I want the guy with 10,000 reviews.
right.
And if you got that guy,
I get it.
you're good.
Yeah, yeah. It's one good thing that I was very at ease about was everyone kept saying, "Are you nervous? Are you nervous?" I said, "Well, I don't think I'm as nervous as I would have been if I didn't have somebody I knew,
He
my
did
whole
the right
life." You know
thing.
what I mean? So
He was trying not to sell us to do the surgery. He did. He was. That's the kind of doctor you want to use. You want a guy that's not trying to make you get a surgery just so he can make money. He was trying to help you before, as a friend and as a surgeon.
yep, yep.
That's
And
what it's
he's
important. If the guy's you need surgery, you didn't even get through the MRI yet. Get away from that guy.
right, exactly. Yeah, I mean, we tried the cortisone first, and then some soft tissue treatments and stuff like that. But then when none of that was helping, that's when he said, "All right, let's do the MRI." And
And
You
you
know,
really
and
get,
obviously the insurance runs you around, makes you go through all these steps to
yeah,
get
they make
even.
you get like 3 different versions of something before they give you the right thing.
Exactly. So,
It's a joke.
yep. So
And then you
monthly
understand that
MRI.
the doctors into that too, because he can't make it. They're not paying these guys. Doctors don't even want to become doctors anymore because they're not even getting paid what they're worth anymore. They go for schooling for like 20 years and then they do all their residencies. They deserve to get paid what they're getting paid because they put the time in. It's like a guy that becomes a rich guy on a business because he put the time in. They go, oh, you made this much. Yeah, well, the guy, when you were out at the beach, he was studying.
Yeah. Yeah. I get it, man. I was fortunate enough to like I said, have him there, and and
Yeah.
hopefully I don't need any more surgeries anywhere else.
Always get opinions before you jump under the knife, dudes. Make sure you get like a couple of different versions of what could be an option.
Oh, real nice, Mike. That's good. Have a good time with your granddaughters, man. Thanks for stopping by
Absolutely,
here.
Mike. You deserve it, buddy. Everybody deserves to have a good life.
Yeah. Yep.
All right,
Mike
well,
is
dude, I'm gonna get going because I gotta get running myself. But it was great talking to you today, and feel better.
Yeah, no problem, man. Yeah, I will for sure, man.
And
Thanks for coming up.
I'll shoot you an IM. What's your Instagram? Is that the easier way?
Yeah, yeah,
All
yeah.
right,
Do
man.
that, and I'll send you my number.
All right, man. Have a great day, everybody.
All right, you too, buddy. We'll see you.
Ciao.
See ya. So that was Mr. See No Evil. Thank you for coming up, sir. It was a nice little talk there. Um, yeah. For now, I'm just gonna do the au naturel, and then if I get any hindrance or whatever, I'll look into other stuff like what he was just mentioning. So see what happens. Like I said, this is a first for me, and so far so good. I just need to get back to work and start making some more freaking money. So, um, and plus, I'm getting, like I said, I'm ready to run through the window right now. I don't know what to do with myself when I'm bored. So, yeah, you're right, Eddie. You're right. That's what I keep hearing. That's what I keep hearing. I'm high strung as it is. You know what I mean? So I guess that I want to do the edibles or try it or whatever. That's why Cotrane's been on me about it. I gotta consult with Cotrane about that. But yeah. But other than that, I mean, like I said, I'm trying to enjoy as much as I can with the family and stuff. So, but I don't know, guys. I think I'm gonna wrap it up. My wife's been home for a little bit here, and we're gonna go get the kids from school pretty soon. So, guys, have a great day. I'm so glad everybody tuned in. I know I didn't give much notice for the show, but we had a nice little talk today. And I don't know if I'm up later and nobody's on. Maybe I'll pop on late tonight. If not, I don't know if I'll be on the weekend or not. So I'll post a picture of my thumbnail and my actual thumbnail if I'm going to do a show. And guys, tune into. I don't know if Edwin's on and going right now. I did see a notification, and then I know Fiend will be on in about an hour, and Stiggs will probably be on at some point tonight. And then you guys know the deal. Keep an eye out for the notifications, and I don't know. I'm sure I'll see you guys in the chat. So please have a great day, have a great weekend, and see you guys soon.